one. Is it gonna rest on it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it resting on it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not holding it.
Perfect.
Sweet. Good idea, Eli.
So the radiator's cracked. The hood is broken all the way through. These lovely Louisiana roads have made the hood bounce up and down so much that I now have a crack in my radiator. It's been leaking for 2 days now, and it's all over the concrete. So you can't drive a vehicle with a crack in your radiator. The radiator is pressurized. I don't know what kind of PSI this one holds, but when it does build up, it will start spewing out. So we can't drive home like this. Really, we shouldn't go anywhere like this, especially with a engine with high mileage that is not good to overheat. So we're gonna JB Weld it because duct tape won't fix it. If you're gonna try to repair your radiator, you want to make sure that the fluid is under the level of the crack. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find the drain for the radiator, and I'm gonna let some antifreeze out, and then we're gonna dry off this area. We're gonna scuff it up with sandpaper and hope for the best, because that's a rough crack. Luckily Kevin had a Dremel, perfect tool for this. What we're gonna need to do is sand around the crack, but also make a V within the crack. That way the JB Weld has somewhere to go into. So that would have been damn near impossible with just sandpaper. So hopefully this will give us better odds of it working. This is my first big JB Weld project, so hoping for some good results, because I don't want to replace this $500 radiator along with the $1,000 hood. So we chose the regular JB Weld. Had the highest PSI as well as the highest temperature rating. JB Weld makes a radiator repair kit with some high heat JB Weld, and the O'Reillys that got hit by a hurricane did not have the high temp JB Weld. So we're gonna try this out. I really hope it works, because that'll be a bummer to have to replace this radiator. This is a 1-to-1 ratio. I'm gonna mix it with the screwdriver and apply it with the screwdriver. It has about a 24-hour cure time. So we got in there real good with the Dremel, hit it with some sandpaper, and I also cleaned it off with some alcohol. So hoping I did a good prep job. So I'm putting it around this. This is where it's leaking. This pin goes all the way through and holds the radiator in place. And it's broken right at the end. It's just a real crappy spot to have a leaking radiator. So I'm worried that the fluid will still leak out of the outside of the pin And I'm not going for a partial fix. I'm trying to get this totally fixed. I don't want it leaking at all. So that's gonna suck if I have to replace the radiator, because that's holding the mounting pin in. So now it's reinforced with JB Weld. I hope you can find some value with what we did here. Now that all the kinks have been worked out, it's been a couple of weeks later. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe at the bottom. It helps us out. We really appreciate it. You guys have a good week.